Okay, beautiful people, amazing people, lovely family. My goodness, I miss you all. You're welcome back to the channel. Family, it's been a few days. I've not been online. I took some few days off to concentrate on certain things regarding my own life. So I got those things fixed and now we are back solidly. And I miss you so much. Today, lovely family, we are in Togo. A lot of things has happened. A lot of things happened during these few days that I went off. But well, I'm back. All right. So today we are in Togo. The Togolese government have decided to go extra mile against the people of Togo. And this time, the way they are going about it came as a surprise and a shock to all of us. Now, I told you in many of the videos that the Togolese, most of the motivation they are getting is from the youth who went abroad and see things, see development, and they contrast the whole thing and realize that no, our country is perishing. We need to save our country. And then they pull out the motivation, you know, from abroad, home, not only from abroad, but the people at home also where they are tired, you know, but sometimes you need motivation. The government is now targeting these people who are abroad, whether in London, whether in France, whether in Ghana, wherever you are, speaking against the government of Togo, or you are speaking for the people, standing where the people are standing in the shoe of the people to feel their pain. The government is coming after you. Let me break down the details, what is going on to you. From there, we flip the lens, then you see something. Now, the Togolese government issue arrest warrant to every individual online calling for protest or encouraging people, the people of Togo, to protest. So this is part of what the government called their reaction to rising tensions. Okay, so on July 9th, 2025, the government of Togo held a press conference in the capital city, Lomé. And the purpose of the press conference is to address what they call serious threat against national security. So the authorities, they raise alarm. This is from their side, okay? They raise alarm over what they call or they describe as violent messages and call for insurrection being spread online. And these calls are mostly spread by the people living abroad. That is, people who are not in Togo, in the country. Now, the officials who held the press conference, I'll give you the details of how many people held the press conference and their rank and what role they play in government. They warned that they will not tolerate any attempt to destabilize the country, including whatever may come through social media campaigns targeting the government. And you ask yourself, is the country actually stable? That's the question. According to them, they are saying that social media is now used to spread violence against the government. So the government is saying that some bloggers and influencers use the June 2025, the recent protests, and they call the protest illegal protests, to stir unrest online. And according to them, these individuals share hateful messages. And these messages are targeting top government leaders, especially the invisible president, FAURE, the current president who is hiding in a new office right now. Now, many of the people that are championing this agenda and disturbing the peace of the country, according to the government, are the people living in France and other countries. They use the platform like TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp, and they are calling the young people to protest the streets, according to the government, violently, attack government buildings and officials, destroy public properties. Even, according to them, these people threaten the life of people who support the regime of FAURE. Their life is in danger. So the government is responding back with the press conference and issue warrant arrest for all these individuals. So at the press conference, the Minister of Security and Civil Protection stated that those behind this effort to destabilize Togo will be found and punished according to the law. Wherever they are, they will be found, especially those who are in France. And the press conference, it was not just a press conference, lovely people, it was a cinema show also. The authorities who held the press conference, they played videos, many videos, several videos, showing how the messages were spread, and they identify several influencers responsible for what they call attack on their country. and their government. And the government blamed these actions by flipping the lens and accusing these people of causing fear, chaos, and division among the people. Now, this is where it gets a little bit interesting, lovely people. According to the authority, what you and I we saw on the internet, the videos being played where police are brutalizing people. Listen to what the government said. According to the government, these people are using fake news and human rights manipulation. The minister warned the people, all of us, about fake videos and manipulated information meant to mislead the public. Attempt to use human rights language as cover for promoting instability. That is what they are doing. Then they are saying that civil society actors spreading false blame on police officers. So the videos that we saw, I play some of the videos here where police beat some people until their bones are broken. We saw police beat people on the spot until the people are poof. It was not editing. We saw them getting into people's house, beat the people out. People came out to confess. Activists are missing. A woman was in the house, an old woman, 80 something plus to 90. I played those videos here in some of my videos. They went to the house to seize the child who has not gone out. And before the woman could ask what happened, they beat the old woman up properly. They beat her, and everywhere is paining her. Some of the activists, some of the people, the activists, the young people of Togo who are only asking that they want a system that will enable them to eat 3 times a day. These individuals, some of them were found in the river in Togo. Ask the Togolese. Some of them found in gutter, dead. Lovely people. They are telling us that all these things are orchestrated and edited and manipulated videos to cause, blame on the police. And the minister went further, lovely people. Despite this evidence and this video evidence, and we saw it in the news everywhere, lovely people, the government is praising the security forces for acting professionally and stopping further chaos in Togo. Currently, as I'm speaking to you, the Togolese, they have scheduled a new protest. That one is on the side. I will talk about it in my second video. The government is praising the police of Togo for doing a great job, for unaliving the people, causing fear in the people, beating them up very well so that they will keep calm. That is not all, lovely people. The government of Togo identify a new challenge. The government is now seeing a serious danger in digital platforms like TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and they want to do something about it. Why? Because they say these platforms are now used to undermine national unity. How do you unite hungry people? How do you starve people and want them to unite with you? How do you do that? So the leaders at the meeting stressed that any attempt to challenge the authority, even online, will be dealt with swiftly and firmly. Then you ask yourself, is this the democratic country? Is this democracy, lovely people, that we are talking about? When we talk of democracy, this is it. Now, who are the people that led this particular meeting? 4 key ministers held this press briefing announcing this to the Togolese people. And lovely people, this has caused a lot of anger in the youth of Togo, and they rescheduled their protest. So they said, anyway, no problem. Then be ready to kill all of us and arrest all of us in the country. All right? So 4 key ministers held this meeting. The first one is the Minister of Security, Minister of Territorial Administration, Minister of Human Rights, and Minister of Technical Education. These 4 led this or held this press briefing and were telling the people these things that they have discussed. The part that annoyed me the most is when they were ending the press conference, they said they promised the people that they are going to make sure there's transparency, and they will make sure that the government protect peace and democracy. Which one is democracy? Let's flip the lens, lovely people. Let's flip the lens. Let me show you how Togo's government is using the guise of national security to silence dissent, suppress activism, and cling to power, lovely family. Across Africa, family, we are seeing a familiar pattern unfold in almost all these so-called francophone countries. Let's be clear, family. These so-called subversive bloggers that this government want to start arresting right now, they are activists, citizens, and citizens in exile. Young voices using social media to challenge the evil regime, which is sinking their country. The government said these people are spreading hate and violence. But ask yourself this question, lovely people. When did criticizing government become a crime in a democratic country? When did criticizing the government become a crime in a democratic country? When did demanding accountability become an act of war against the people in a democratic country? And why are TikTok, Facebook, YouTube are now labeled as a threat just because they give the ordinary Togolese or Africans a voice to speak? Make no mistake about it, lovely people. This is not about protecting the Republic of Togo. It is about protecting the regime that seized the country. The Togolese government isn't cracking down on chaos. No, the government is cracking down on truth and resistance. They are cracking down on rising generations that refuse to be silent. When you hear them mentioning TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, they are only afraid of the power that connects the youth, who now use the internet as a weapon, not of violence. Not a weapon of violence, but a weapon of awareness. The Togolese government forgot that from Lomé to Lagos, from Accra to Dakar, Ouagadougou, African youth are awake. Unless you want to silence everybody, even if the Togolese decide to keep quiet, some of us will be speaking for them. Governments that were built on secrecy and fear, all of them are trembling right now, looking at the movement of the youth. And this is a common strategy across the continent if you pay attention critically. We saw the same thing happening in Uganda, Cameroon, and beyond. When leaders lose the people's trust, lovely people, instead of them to listen to the people, they do not listen, they do not reflect. They now try to tighten their grip rather by going after the people, trying to suppress them. They label dissenters as enemies. They weaponize the law against the citizens. They arrest bloggers, ban protests, and flood the airwave like what the government of Togo is doing right now with their version of truth. They are flogging the airwave with their version of truth, coated in lies, fabricated, presented as truth. The spirit of resistance will not die. Togo's youth are not the problem. They are the future, and they have the right to protect their future. You old men in this office called government, you have outlived your days. So the future, you are not going to be in there with us. It is for us to fight for. If we don't fight for it, and you leave this world, we are going to face the consequences of your neglect and your actions. We are going to face those consequences. The Togolese youths are not foreign agents, as they are calling them. They are African citizens demanding dignity, job, freedom, and respect. This is not about hate, lovely family. For the Togolese, this is about hope. Hope for leaders who serve, not the ones that rule the people. You cannot jail the truth. You cannot shut down every voices. You cannot stop the African awakening. Is not possible. So Togo government, you are sitting on a time bomb, that's for sure. Lovely family, this is what the Togolese government is planning to do to the people of Togo right now. From Togo all the way to across border, they are going to chase them. And we are on the lookout. We will be speaking for the people of Togo. We are not going to back down. Family, let me know your thought about this issue in the comment. That is the family house. I'll join you there. Respect.